So for a couple of years, I've been watching a lot of teams practice. I've watched high school teams, university team, and club teams. And one thing I've noticed, there's a very big difference between, or very big misunderstanding between skill and technique. Oftentimes, we confuse skill with technique, right? Now, Fuba time with Coach Fermi is all about skills, skills, skills. Today, I'm going to be working on fake fundamentals. Fake fundamentals is a term that was brought about by my friend Brian McCormick. And what they basically are skills or drills that focus on important skills but have no real relation to the game itself. So today what I'm going to be showing you are a few drills, fake fundamentals, and alternative to those drills. So here we go. A very common drill we run when teaching passing is a two-man passing drill. Now, I think it focuses on the technique, which is not a bad thing in itself, but there's no real relation to game situation because hardly ever is a person standing still and just catching a ball, all right? So this is a two-man passing drill. You see people, the players communicate. They have, most times the instruction is thumbs down, catch and triple threat, which are good habits, but essentially, it is not a game-like drill, okay? All right, so let's switch it. Let's switch it. Let's switch it to hot potato, one ball. So I think this is a more game-like drill, hot potato. So the ball cannot stay in your hand for more than 2 seconds. The guys have to cut hard. They cannot stand still. Even though there's no defense in this, it still has some semblance of a game-like situation. So you can also load the drill by adding, adding some defense, but still giving the offense an advantage, which makes the game more game-like. So you're loading the drill again, and the players get a better sense of what a basketball game is like. Even though the offense has a major advantage, they still have to play against defense. Zigzag dribbling, as they call it. Now, it's a good drill for handles and technique, but again, it really doesn't work on skill because skill, when you're looking at beating a defender, you have to read cues in the defender's body. Does he lean to the right? Does he lean to the left? All right, is he standing still? Is he angling at me? You do not get that by dribbling against air. In the very basic version of this drill, the defense just stands. Now, the defense acts as a cone. Now, what's the difference between a human being and a cone? First of all, chunking. You can chunk the information of a human being. You can realize, when you see another human being, you realize a human being, and you can look at a human being's body. So it's stored in your memory banks. When you're playing a game, you play against human beings. So there's a difference. People ask me and say, so why don't we just use cones? There's a very big difference because human beings play against human beings don't play against cones. So the first version of the drill, the defense just stands. They don't stand, they don't move, they just stand, and they act like cones. So, Lankai, let's go, just dribble and beat the defense. Let's go. Dribble, good. Okay, good. In the final version of the drill, the defense is live. The defense can move up and back, and now he has to get through it. All right, let's see how well he does. Ready? Go. Good, good. Come on, play him some good defense for me. Good, good, good. All right, so again, this is really live. This is real game situation. This is what you see in. And this is what you want kids to do. You don't want them playing against cones or playing against air. Well, after they've mastered the technique, you want them working on skill as soon as possible. This is a very common drill that is run, layup lines. A lot of people do them before games, a pre-game layup line. There's nothing really wrong with it. Especially for a pre-game warm-up. But when you're teaching skill, the skill of dribbling, of finishing, right, you want to teach it with some kind of pressure or some kind of defense. Okay, so layup lines are very basic, and I teach it too when I'm working with kids who are not very skilled, but I want to move away from this as soon as possible. Okay, so we'll move to something else very quickly, all right? So in this drill, what's happening is that even though the offense has an advantage, they still have to play against pressure from the defense, unlike the traditional layup line drill. Let's go. All right. Good. When the ball touches the backboard, next two go. Switch lines, let's go. So as you can see, they have to play against some kind of pressure, which they will face under games conditions. And though they have a big, big advantage, right, they still have to play against that pressure. So I'll reduce the advantage, I'll reduce the advantage the offense has, and let's see how they do. Let's go. All right. And yeah, let's go, let's go. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it, go get him, go get him. Yeah, chase down, and of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. And now they are, good, good, good. All right. All right, and let's put his defense side by side and see what happens. Go. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Now, fake fundamentals are not bad in and of themselves. They teach an important thing, which is technique. But we want to move away from technique to skill. Now, with skill, you have to have perception and action coupling. You have to bring both together. For us in Africa and Ghana, we don't have enough time to be working on technique forever. We have to go to game-like situations as soon as possible. And of course, it's just more fun. It's important for players and coaches who are learning the game, I want to play competitively, to do skill, game situation drills as much as possible. So until next time, keep training hard and training smart. All right.